story of India, some lives shine as bright examples of what is possible. One such life is that of Draupadi Murmu. She is the President of India, a position of great honor and responsibility. But her journey to the magnificent Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi did not begin in a big city. It started in a small, quiet village called Uparbeda in the state of Odisha. She belongs to the Santhal community, one of India's ancient tribal groups. Her story is special because she is the very first person from a tribal community to become the head of our nation. It is a story that fills every Indian heart with pride and shows that with courage, anything is possible. Growing up in a place where resources were few, a young Droupadi had a big dream. She wanted to study. In her village, not many children, especially girls, went to school for very long. But she was different. Her parents saw the spark in her eyes and supported her desire to learn. She worked very hard, often studying under the dim light of a kerosene lamp. Her determination was like a strong river that flows past all obstacles. She became the first girl from her entire village to go to a university. This was a huge achievement, not just for her, but for her entire community. It was a clear sign that change was coming. Her journey to higher education led her to the city of Bhubaneswar, where she attended Rama Devi Women's College. Imagine leaving your small village and everything you know to study in a bustling city. It must have been a little scary, but Droupadi was brave. She earned her Bachelor of Arts degree, a testament to her relentless hard work and the power of her dreams. Her education was not just about getting a certificate, it was about opening a door to a new world of possibilities. It was the foundation upon which she would build a life of service and leadership, proving that one's birthplace does not decide one's destiny. This early part of her life teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. Education is the greatest tool for empowerment. It can lift a person from humble beginnings and place them on a path to greatness. Draupadi Murmu's story is a shining example for every child in every corner of India who dares to dream of a brighter future. Her journey from the quiet lanes of Uparbeda to the hallowed halls of a university was the first of many giant leaps she would take, not just for herself, but for the millions of people who saw their own hopes reflected in her incredible journey. After completing her education, Draupadi Murmu's first step into professional life was not in politics. It was in public service. She started her career as a junior assistant in the Irrigation and Power Department of the Odisha government. This was a steady job, one that provided security. For a few years, she worked diligently, learning how government departments function from the inside. Later, she chose a path closer to her heart, teaching. She became a teacher at the Sri Aurobindo Integral Education and Research Center in Rairangpur. Here, she did more than just teach subjects from a book. She nurtured young minds, sharing her own love for learning and her belief in hard work. Life, however, is not always a smooth path. It often presents us with challenges that test our strength in the most profound ways. Draupadi Murmu faced immense personal tragedy that would have broken many people. Over a short period, she lost her beloved husband and 2 grown-up sons. The pain of such loss is unimaginable. It is a storm that can sweep away all hope and happiness. Many would have retreated from public life, consumed by grief. But Draupadi Murmu showed incredible fortitude. She found strength in her spiritual beliefs and in her commitment to serving others. Her personal sorrow did not make her bitter, it made her more compassionate. Her ability to withstand such deep personal pain and continue her work is a testament to her extraordinary inner resilience. She channeled her grief into a greater purpose. Instead of letting her losses define her, she used her experiences to connect with the struggles of ordinary people. She understood their pain, their hardships, and their hopes. This deep empathy became the cornerstone of her public life. It showed that true strength is not about never falling, but about having the courage to get up every single time, no matter how difficult it is. Her journey is a profound lesson in turning personal adversity into public service. This period of her life, marked by both humble service and immense personal hardship, shaped the leader she was to become. Working as a government clerk, a teacher, and then enduring unimaginable loss, she remained steadfast. These experiences forged a leader who was not distant or removed from the people, but was one of them. She understood that service is not about power, but about making a small positive difference in someone's life, whether it is a student in a classroom or a citizen in need. Her quiet strength and unwavering spirit were preparing her for a much larger role on the national stage. In 1997, Droupadi Murmu decided to enter politics, a field where she felt she could make a bigger impact. She joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, or BJP, and began her political journey from the grassroots level. Her sincerity and dedication quickly earned her the trust of the people of Rairangpur. They elected her as their member of the Legislative Assembly, not once but twice, from 2000 to 2009. During her time in the Odisha Legislative Assembly, she served as a Minister of State, handling important portfolios like commerce and transport, and later fisheries and animal resources development. Her work was so respected that in 2007, she was honored with the Nilakantha Award for the Best Legislator. Her political career continued to rise, and in 2015, she was appointed to a very important position, the Governor of Jharkhand. This was a historic moment. She became the first woman to hold the post of governor in the state. Her tenure was significant, as she was also the first tribal governor of a state with a large tribal population. She served for over 6 years, becoming the longest-serving governor of Jharkhand. During this time, she was known for her focus on the rights and welfare of tribal communities. She carefully reviewed laws related to land rights and worked to ensure that the voices of the most vulnerable were heard. As governor, she was not just a constitutional figurehead. She was a people's governor. She often opened the gates of the Raj Bhavan to common people and listened to their problems. Her approach was always grounded in empathy and a deep understanding of the challenges faced by ordinary citizens. She championed causes related to education, health, and the protection of tribal culture. Her work in Jharkhand was a clear indication of her leadership style: quiet, effective, and deeply connected to the people she served. She proved that one could hold a high office and still remain humble and accessible. Her journey from a local councillor in Rairangpur to the governor of a state was a steady climb built on a foundation of hard work and integrity. Each role she took on was a stepping stone, preparing her for greater responsibilities. She did not seek power for its own sake. She saw it as a tool to bring about positive change. Her political path demonstrates that true leadership is earned through consistent service and a genuine commitment to the welfare of the people. It was this remarkable record of public service that would soon propel her to the highest office in the land. On July 25, 2022, India witnessed a truly historic moment. Droupadi Murmu took the oath of office as the 15th President of India. Her election was filled with many remarkable firsts. She became the first person from a tribal community to hold the nation's highest constitutional post. She was also the second woman, after Pratibha Patil, to become president. Furthermore, she was the youngest person to assume the office and the very first president to be born after India gained its independence in 1947. Her election was celebrated across the country as a victory for democracy and a powerful symbol of an inclusive and evolving India. As president, she has embraced her role as the guardian of the Constitution with grace and dignity. Her work reflects her lifelong commitment to social causes. One of her key initiatives has been the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, a national mission to eliminate tuberculosis from India by 2025. Her involvement brings great visibility and urgency to this important public health goal. On the global stage, her stature has grown immensely. She has been honored by several countries, receiving the highest civilian awards from nations like Suriname, Fiji, and Timor-Leste, recognizing her leadership and India's growing influence in the world. Her presidency is more than just a list of achievements and honors. It is a source of immense inspiration. When a girl in a remote village sees Droupadi Murmu, she sees that her dreams are valid and achievable. When a person from a marginalized community looks at her journey, they see a path to empowerment. Her life story powerfully communicates that in India, one's background does not have to be a barrier to reaching the highest echelons of power. It reinforces the core values of our democracy, where every citizen has the opportunity to rise and contribute to the nation's destiny. In conclusion, the life of Droupadi Murmu is a beautiful and inspiring chapter in the story of modern India. From the humble beginnings in Uparbeda to the presidential palace in New Delhi, her journey is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. It speaks of the transformative power of education, the importance of resilience in the face of adversity, and the profound impact of a life dedicated to service. Her legacy will not just be defined by the high office she holds, but by the millions of lives she has inspired and the hope she has ignited for a more inclusive and equitable future for all Indians.